Timing.
Mm-hmm.
I start driving down, and like I'm driving down from this area in Rhode Island, like people know it around here, called Garden City. Uh, it's basically, I think that's Cranston. So I'm driving down from Cranston to Warwick to get to the Best Buy. The closer I'm getting to the Best Buy, the more my stomach is irritating me, and the worst part is, I have one of those like plug-in like heating massage like seat pads like in
Oh
my
yeah,
car.
yeah, yeah.
That's not exactly helping.
I'm sure. Was it actually on? Was it like?
Yep, on full blast heat and massage. I'm just like, oh shit, because like anytime I get out of work, I'm just like, oh.
So it was like literally massaging the crap out of you.
Yeah, it was like, oh hey, looks like there's some crap maybe stuck to your walls. Let's get that moving.
No, not now, not now, not now.
So I'm driving down there. I'm literally like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes away from the Best Buy. I'm just like, I'm not gonna fucking make it. So I look to the area that I'm driving, and there's a Wendy's off to the left. I'm like, fuck yeah, fucking swing around into the parking lot, go into the store. I'm like, oh man, hopefully the fucking bathroom's open. Please, please, please be open.
Oh, jeez.
There's a little sign on the bathroom that says, please respect social distancing guidelines, one person at a time in the bathroom. So I fucking knock real quick. No answer. Let's go.
Thank gosh there was no answer, man. Could you imagine if it's like, I'm in here, like, oh no.
Yeah, about 5
Crap, I need the
minutes.
women's room.
Like, I don't have 5 minutes.
I have 5 seconds at most.
It's like, wait, are you vaccinated? No. God damn it. Like, wait, are you vaccinated? Yeah, me too. Just bolt in. Hopefully he's using the urinal.
I don't think COVID is you can transmit it via feces. I could be wrong about that though.
I mean, maybe. Maybe. There are some sick people out there.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, so I was able to take a dump at the Wendy's.
Did you buy anything to be courteous, or did you just bomb out after taking a crap?
Well, no, because I was like, all right, well, shit, I bought food from them earlier. I don't want to leave without buying something. I don't want any food because I'm not fucking hungry, and this is just going to happen all over again in like 20 minutes if I do.
I was thinking that, yeah, you just get a vicious cycle.
So I just got like a large drink. I'm just like, good, seltzer, I'm thirsty.
Nice. That was a good solution.
Yeah. I figured it was.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. So you said you have
Then you picked up your record and you're good to go?
I picked up the record and I was looking around at Best Buy because I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to order the CD because I'm a fucking doofus and I can't listen to a record in my car.
No, not very easily.
No. So I'm looking around and there's, little big signs like, movies and music. This is, high definition TVs, kitchen appliances, shit like that.
High definition tit.
High definition tits, yep.
That's what it sounded like.
Welcome to Best Buy, sir. These babies
wow,
are...
you're right. Those are some high definition tits.
These are the new 8K models. Curved.
3D. Oh shoot.
But yeah, I'm looking around. I'm just like, where the fuck are the CDs? It's like, there's no CDs anywhere there. Like, no music at all.
Really?
And I was thinking, like, how the fuck do they have the record and not the fucking CD? Like, I'm trying to even look for, like, okay, where are the records? And there's no section with records or anything like that. I was just like, this is fucked, man.
Did they just stop selling music?
I'm assuming so, because, like, everything's going digital. So it's like, why buy CDs and just take up space in the store?
That's sad, dude.
It is sad, but thankfully I was across the street from a Newberry Comics and they had it, so I was like, yay!
Nice. Oh man.
Yeah. Funny part was like, I was meeting up with a friend of mine for dinner last night, and like I'm taking basically the same way I was going to get my vaccine and whatnot. Like up in Cranston, there's a the noodle place that you, me and Liz went to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go to the same place, and like I'm driving down the same road, and I just start having like it's almost like flashbacks where it's just like, oh god,
remember that time?
the pain, the sound. You never heard such music
So
in your
warm.
life.
The unwelcome warmth.
It's almost like Marlon Brando for a second was like, "You never heard such screaming, such horror. The warm liquids running down your legs. Your feet, for some reason, gets warmer, wetter." On this, the day of my second vaccine.
Nice. Yeah, so yeah, I have a story about the whole like waiting area thing.
All right.
So I got my first shot at a local Walgreens because it's within walking distance, and like I was just looking it up, and they're like they have an appointment today at 5 o'clock. I'm like, oh, right on. I get off work at 4:30. I'll bum over, get my first shot. No big deal. And I knew there was a 15-minute thing.
Yeah.
So like they do the shot, and everything's cool. Like you said, they kind of explain, what you can expect. You might have a sore arm, you might blah blah blah. But, everything's gonna be cool. All right, cool. And then they're like, all right, now just go like wait outside or in your car or whatever for 15 minutes, and then you're good to go. And I was like, just go wait outside. Like there's like literally it's like a strip mall that I went to.
Oh God.
So like there's no one watching you. You're just like to your own devices. And like if you go to your own car, especially, it's just sort of like you're just sort of left by yourself. And if anything happens to you, well, you're just gonna have to call somebody, I guess, or go back into the store. But there's nobody like actually watching you to make sure you're okay. So I'm like, thank God I'm all right. But
like the place I
so
went
I just
to
sat outside on the curb, and I was just like texting you and texting Liz and stuff, and just like, I'm not gonna pass out. I'm walking home. Like, screw this.
Well, because like the place I went to get both of my shots, like it was crawling with Rhode Island National Guards. Like, there were National Guards men and women like giving you the shot. They're watching the observation area, checking you in, checking you out. Like, this is like shit. Like if you try and run early, it's just like no, go sit down. It's like yes.
We'll give you a free cookie. Just sit down.
Like, wait, you have cookies here?
Yeah, but you gotta wait half an hour for it.
God damn it. And you have to download our app. God damn it.
By the way, I already deleted that right off my phone. Because I got a notification like yesterday about like, here's what's coming up at Crumble. I'm like, I don't care. Delete you. Leave me alone with your free cookie nonsense.
Hey, did you like our free cookie promo? Look what else we have coming up. Don't care. Unless it's more free cookies, I don't want to hear shit.
Pretty much. They do ice cream too, so I was kind of curious to like check that out, but not enough to go back, to be honest with you. It wasn't really worth it.
All right.
And especially if the line's not going to be like that forever, but like, man, that was unbelievable. Half an hour for a cookie, bro.
I like one of the things I've kind of like gotten into recently was like I'll go read like bad Yelp reviews and whatnot, because there's a podcast I listen to called "Everybody Is Awful Except You" with Jim Florentine, and like
nice.
one of the segments is he'll like read these like awful Yelp reviews and like the 1-star reviews, 2-star reviews and whatnot, and it's just people bitching and moaning because like they didn't get their way and whatnot. And he's like, look, if you're leaving a 1-star review during a pandemic, you're an asshole. Like, you suck.
I think a lot of people who leave 1-star reviews, honestly, are just kind of being assholes. Just because, like, because especially when you read some of them, like the reasons that they're complaining are like the most asinine things on the planet. You're like, come on, dude. There actually was a show that I was watching on YouTube for a while where this guy was going to like these different places where they got a 1-star review, like a lot of 1-star reviews, and he would try to get the service from them. Like he got a 1-star tattoo, he got a 1-star like manicure, he got a 1-star like all kind, like you name it, he did it. And he had some of them were hit or miss. Like he did a dance class that was kind of but then he like the tattoo was like a really well done tattoo. He really loved it.
Shit.
Or he got like dating advice that was kind of because the woman was kind of like like I don't know, aggressive towards him. But she was like, if you dress like that, that would be it. There would not be another day. But like she was like kind of rude to him and stuff. So
shit.
He didn't give her a great review, but he certainly doesn't give him a 1-star review.
You're kind of giving me a flashback here, man. Jesus.
Why did you go on? Did you go like through a dating advice thing or something?
No. So.
Oh.
No. So back when I was working in radio, I think it was around like a Valentine's Day. I think it was like my first or second year that I was there. I believe this lady was like a writer for like one of the Boston newspapers and whatnot. She was giving like dating advice and whatnot. And, they thought it would be great to bring my fucking happy ass in there and basically just have her humiliate me for like a 5-minute segment, just going like, listen, you really need to do, if you drop a couple of pounds, stop with the Chris Angel posters and whatnot. It's like, fuck you! Fuck you!
Don't be you.
Yeah, like, I'd
if
rather
you want to
be...
attract women, don't be you.
Yeah, it's like,
oh,
look,
gee, thanks.
Like, look, I'd rather be happy and be me than miserable in somebody else. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I even told the guys afterwards, I was like, guys, not fucking cool. Like, at all.
Yeah.
Like, you want to bust my balls, bust my fucking balls. But bringing somebody else, like, in there and, like, just doing that like that, like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
Like, I don't get paid enough for the fucking humiliation. I get $10 an hour to... I get $10 an hour to do a barrage of other shit around here. I don't get paid for that.
Yeah, you don't get paid enough, period. Never mind to get insulted by somebody.
Yeah, and the sad part is, like, I've been with Allie's Donuts for, God, a little less than 6 months now. I'm making almost twice what I made at that radio station.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's insane. It's fucking insane.
Man, I've actually been looking for a new job myself lately, and I've had a couple interviews. In fact, I had one this past Monday or Tuesday, I forget what it was, and then I've got one coming up this Thursday. Actually, it's my second interview with the same company on Thursday. I made it through to the second round of interviews, but it's with a music school in Lexington. Nice. And the other one is that I had on Monday or whatever was a music school up in Derry. So I'm really hoping to get into one of them because I'm trying to become a full-time music teacher because that's really where my heart is. And the more I do this customer service malark, the more I'm just like, oh God, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I love all my lessons, man. I feel like really inspired by it and really like uplifted by doing it. Like I had a lesson today because we had to reschedule. And it's probably like one of my favorite students. Her name is Casey. She's this really young girl, and dude, she is sharp as a tack, man. She's so funny. She likes to tell me all of her stories of like when she went to parties and stuff. I was just telling Liz, like, she's like, oh, my friend's moving to Florida, and it was really kind of emotional. So she's like 8 years old, using the word emotional and actually getting like teary-eyed about stuff. But I'm throwing her stuff like, play a C major scale on the B string, and she's like, I don't really know what that is. I'm like, okay, we'll play B, yeah, C, D, E, F, and it might take her a couple minutes or so to get to the next note, but you can see her like working in her head. She's like, okay, if I'm on B, how do I get to C? Okay, C, and then okay, what's the next one? You want D? Okay, so it takes her, okay, how do I get from C to D? Okay, and then that means D, okay. And like, so she has to think about it, obviously, because she's a beginner and because she's young, but like she is sharp as a tack and she gets it like that. And I mean, like, I'll never forget, like, the first lesson I had with her, I taught her how to play tab, or how to read tab, and I taught her how to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The next time I saw her, she was off book. She didn't even have to look at the tab. She could just play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Goddamn.
I was like, if I could do that at your age, like, dude, I'd be in such good shape. It's unbelievable.
Fucking A, man.
So yeah, man, I really love teaching. It's really been fulfilling to me. So I'm really hoping to make that my full-time gig in the very near future, which might mean that I have to get like a part-time job to fill in the meantime because I don't know how many hours I'm going to get, especially at the outset. But yeah, I'm willing to do it, man. This is really what I want to do.
Hey, why not, man? Like that's the thing we've always been told in our lives. Like, oh, if you find something that you're passionate about, you'll never work a day in your life. And it's like,
yeah.
In a way, yes, that's true, but work is still work.
Right. Well, it's funny though. I mean, I do actually agree with that. If you find something you're passionate about, you'll never work a day in your life. Because every time Liz says you work 2 jobs, or if she makes mention of your other job, I'm like, what other job? And she's like, you teach guitar, dude. And I'm like, oh yeah, like pretty much.
Oh yeah,
pretty much. Like, what do you mean your other job? But that's the thing. It's not a job for me. Like, I would do it for free, but it's really awesome that I get paid to do it. And not only that, not for nothing, I get paid handsomely to teach guitar. Like, and the jobs that I'm looking at, I'm not going to be making quite the same as I make at the one where I'm traveling around and stuff. But 1, I only have to travel to 1 spot. 2, they're going to handle the taxes for me. And 3, it's still more than I make at my full-time job right now. So
Jesus, man.
I can't really say no to that if they give me an offer. Like, it would kind of suck to have to drive to, like, Derry and Manchester. Yeah, kind of, especially if Liz and I end up moving to Burlington, which we might be doing. But
Yeah.
but it's worth it ultimately because it's not work. You know, I don't have to really think about